Laurie never thought much about his health. He was an active guy, always on the go, juggling work, family, and everything in between. But then, something strange started happening. He felt dizzy for no reason. His speech slurred one day, but he brushed it off. Maybe I'm just tired, he thought. But he wasn't just tired. His body was trying to warn him of something serious, something life-threatening. 1 month before a stroke, the body starts giving signals, small but important clues that something isn't right. Most people ignore them, thinking they'll go away on their own. But knowing these signs can literally save your life or someone you love. Let's go through them one by one. If you find this video helpful, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps us reach more people with important health information. Now, let's get into it. 1. Unexplained fatigue. Laurie, once full of energy, started feeling exhausted all the time. Even after a full night's sleep, he felt drained. Stroke-related fatigue is different from normal tiredness. It feels overwhelming, like your body is shutting down. This kind of fatigue can last for days or weeks, making even simple tasks like walking up the stairs or carrying groceries feel exhausting. If you're experiencing this kind of unusual exhaustion, don't just assume it's due to stress. It could be your body signaling poor circulation or reduced oxygen to the brain. 2. Sudden blurred or double vision. One evening, while watching TV, Laurie noticed his vision getting blurry. He blinked a few times, but it didn't go away. He thought maybe he had been staring at the screen for too long, but the blurriness persisted for hours. Sometimes, vision issues are temporary and come and go, but that doesn't mean they aren't serious. A stroke can impact the nerves that control vision, causing temporary or permanent loss of sight. If you experience sudden changes in vision, seek medical help immediately. 3. Frequent headaches. Laurie never suffered from migraines, but suddenly, he started getting severe headaches. These headaches weren't like the normal tension headaches people get after a long day. They were intense, throbbing, and felt like a pressure building inside his head. Sometimes, they were accompanied by dizziness or nausea. Headaches linked to strokes are caused by restricted blood flow to the brain, which can be a warning sign of an impending stroke. If you experience sudden, severe headaches, especially ones that come with dizziness, nausea, or vision changes, don't ignore them. 4. Loss of balance and dizziness. One day, Laurie stood up from his chair and felt like the ground was moving under his feet. He grabbed the table for support. It happened again while walking down the stairs, making him feel lightheaded and unsteady. A loss of balance or frequent dizziness could mean that the brain isn't getting enough oxygen due to a blood clot or narrowing of the arteries. If you notice frequent dizziness or trouble walking, don't just assume it's dehydration or lack of sleep. Get checked by a doctor. 5. Numbness or weakness in limbs. Imagine trying to pick up a cup of coffee, but your fingers don't grip it properly. That's exactly what happened to Laurie. A few days later, his left hand felt weak, and he struggled to hold things. At one point, his entire arm felt numb, as if it had fallen asleep, but the sensation didn't go away quickly like it normally would. Stroke-related weakness or numbness often affects one side of the body, which is a huge warning sign. If you ever feel sudden numbness in your arms, legs, or face, especially on one side, don't wait, it could be a pre-stroke symptom. 6. Trouble speaking or understanding speech. Laurie's wife noticed something odd. He was struggling to find words. Sometimes, he spoke gibberish, or his words slurred. This happened randomly and went away after a few minutes. When she asked him if he was okay, he laughed it off, saying he was just tired. But speech problems are a serious warning sign. If you or someone around you suddenly struggles to talk, has trouble forming sentences, or cannot understand what others are saying, it could be a sign of an impending stroke. Seek medical attention immediately. 7. Sudden mood swings or confusion. Normally cheerful, Laurie became easily irritated. He forgot things, even simple tasks like locking the door or turning off the stove. He found himself struggling to concentrate, even in conversations. A stroke affects brain function, and mood swings, confusion, or even sudden personality changes can be early indicators. If you notice unexplained emotional shifts, frequent forgetfulness, or confusion about routine activities, don't ignore it. Your brain might be sending you an urgent warning. 8. Trouble swallowing. Laurie choked on his food one day. He thought it was just a fluke, but then it happened again. This time, it wasn't even a large bite, it was just a sip of water. Difficulty swallowing, known as dysphagia, can indicate that a stroke is affecting the muscles in the throat. If you suddenly struggle to swallow or frequently choke while eating or drinking, take it seriously and get checked by a doctor. 9. Shortness of breath or chest pain. While walking up the stairs, Laurie felt out of breath, something that never happened before. He also started experiencing tightness in his chest, but since the pain was mild, he ignored it. Many people don't realize that strokes and heart problems are closely linked. Stroke can be caused by cardiovascular issues, including blood clots or narrowed arteries. If you feel breathless doing normal activities or experience chest pain, it could be a sign of an underlying problem leading to a stroke. 10. A TIA, the warning stroke. Laurie ignored all these signs until one day, he had a mini-stroke, also known as a TIA, transient ischemic attack. His arm went numb, his vision blurred, and he couldn't speak properly for a few minutes. Then, just as suddenly, everything returned to normal. But that was his final warning. Within a week, he had a full-blown stroke. A TIA is often referred to as a warning stroke because it mimics a real stroke but doesn't cause permanent damage. However, a TIA is a huge red flag. If you have one, your risk of a major stroke increases significantly. Seek medical help immediately if you experience these symptoms. Fortunately, Laurie survived. But he wished he had listened to his body earlier. His recovery was long and difficult, but he now tells everyone, don't ignore the warning signs. He had to relearn how to speak and walk, and the experience changed his life forever. What you can do. If you or someone you know experiences any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call emergency services immediately. Early medical intervention can prevent a major stroke or even save a life. Also, take care of your health. Control high blood pressure, manage diabetes, eat healthy, exercise, and quit smoking. These small lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us create more content to keep you informed and healthy. Stay safe and take care.